Good day, everyone! My name is Teacher Girly and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is para po sa mga ma'am and sir na katulad ko, mga kabaro ko po sa Department of Education. So ito na nga, dahil sa pandemya, mag-iiba po ang ating mga pamamaraan sa pagbibigay ng grades para po sa ating mga students. So this video is all about how to compute grades to our students using the DepEd's new normal grading system for school year 2020 to 2021. So if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and comment. Thank you! So today, we are going to give you a brief description of a new grading system for school year 2020 to 2021. This is based on the Department Order number 31 series of 2020 dated October 2, 2020 na may title na Interim Guidelines for Assessment and Grading in Light of the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan. This Deped Order has been issued to supplement DO number 12 series of 2020, and the purpose is to provide guidance on the assessment of student learning and on the grading scheme to be adopted this school year. This policy shall be implemented in all public elementary and secondary schools nationwide for school year 2020 to 2021, while DO 8 series of 2015 still in effect. Provision inconsistent with these new guidelines are suspended for this school year. Yet, private schools, technical and vocational institutions, and higher education institutions, including state and local universities and college offering the K-12 basic education program, are encouraged to implement their interim policy guidelines as well. This DO is signed by the DepEd Secretary Leonor Magtoles Briones. I have provided a link in the description box in case you wanted to grab a copy of this DO. Now before we proceed, let us define first the following terms. First, what is classroom assessment? Classroom assessment is an ongoing process of identifying, gathering, organizing, and interpreting quantitative and qualitative information about what learners know and can do. What is formative assessment? A formative assessment is a process that involves teachers using evidence about what learners know and can do to inform and improve their teaching. This process, through the teacher's immediate feedback, enables students to take responsibility for their own learning and identify areas where they do well and where they need help. What is summative assessment? A summative assessment is an assessment that is usually administered toward the end of the learning period to measure the extent to which the learners have mastered the essential learning competencies, the results of which are recorded and are used to report the learner's achievement. What is grading? Grading is a way of reporting assessment data by assigning a value to the results as a record of students' ability, achievement, or progress. Now, let's proceed to the meat of this video, grading and promotion. Paano nga ba natin bibigyan ng grades ang ating students ngayon, pandemya? Based on the Department Order number 31 series of 2020, magbibigay po siya ng computation kung paano po natin bibigyan ng grado ang ating mga students. Here is the weight distribution of the summative assessment components per learning area for grade 1 to grade 10. Okay, meron po tayong dalawang assessment components, written works and performance task. Notice po na wala pong quarterly examination na lalagay sa assessment components. Bakit po? Because for the current school year, quarterly assessment shall not be administered. The weight of the quarterly assessment, though, is distributed equally into written works and performance tasks, allotting 10% to each component. This maintains emphasis on the performance tasks for all learning areas. Katulad po sa table na ito. Ito po ang magiging summative assessment components for learning area for grade 1 to 10. Assessment components po, written works, and performance tasks. Napunta po tayo sa language, araling panlipunan, at ESP. Sa written works po, bibigyan po natin siya ng 40%. At sa performance task po, bibigyan po natin ng 60%. Punta naman tayo dun po sa science and math. Sa science and math, bibigyan natin ng 50% weight ang written works and 50% weight ang performance task. Doon po tayo sa MAPI, EPP, at TLE. Bibigyan natin ng 30% weight ang written works and 70% naman sa performance tasks. Ito naman ngayon, ang Table 2, the weight distribution of the summative assessment components for senior high school. Kung teacher po kayo sa senior high school, ito po ang gagamitin natin. Again, ang assessment components natin, dalawa lang po. Meron tayong written works and performance tasks. Kung core subjects naman ang pag-uusapan, bibigyan natin ng 40% weight ang written works and 60% sa performance tasks. Ganon din po sa academic tracks and all other subjects. Pero sa academic track na may work immersion, research, business enterprise, simulation exhibit, and performance, bibigyan natin ng 50% ang written works at 50% naman sa performance task. Lumako naman po tayo sa Technical, Vocational, and Livelihood or TVL at saka Sports, Arts, and Design tracks. Bibigyan po natin ng 30% weight ang written works and 70% ang performance task. Here is the sample computation of written works and performance tasks in language, araling panlipunan, ASP for grade 1 to grade 10 and senior high school course subjects. Dito po sa taas po natin ilalagay ang mga components. The written works, which binigyan natin ng 40% weight, at saka ang performance tasks, which is 60% weight. Now, dito is the highest possible score. Written work number 1, may highest possible score na 20. 25 para sa pangalawa, 20 para sa pangatlo, at 20 para sa pang-apat. A total of 85, highest possible score para po sa written works. Sa performance task naman po, meron siyang 15, 15, 25, 20, total of 75 para po sa highest possible score sa kanyang performance task. Ngayon, magbibigay tayo ng sample for learner A. Ang una-una po natin gagawin is get the total row score of the learner in each component. Una po natin kukunin is ang written works. Kukunin po natin ang total row score ni learner A. So, ang gagawin lang po natin is i-add natin ang kanyang mga row score. 18 plus 22 plus 20 plus 17, a total of 77. Ganon din po ang gagawin natin sa performance task. 12 plus 13 plus 19 plus 15, a total of 56. Ito po ang ating computation. Now, step 2. Get the percentage score of each learner by dividing the total row score by the total highest possible score, then multiply by 100. For learner A, sa written works po niya, meron tayong 77 na row score. Since ang 77 na row score niya, i-divide po natin yan sa 85 kasi yun po ang kanyang highest possible score sa written. So, 77 divided by 85 multiplied by 100, a total of 91 percentage score. Ito po yun, 91 percentage score. Ngayon, dumako naman tayo sa performance task. Kukunin po natin ang percentage score ni learner A. sa pamamagitan ng formulang ito. Percentage score is equals to the total row score divided by the total highest possible score times 100. So sa case po ni learner A, 56 divided by 75 multiplied by 100 is 75. So si learner A po, meron po siyang percentage score na 91 sa written works at meron din naman siyang 75 sa kanyang performance task. Ang susunod naman natin gawin, Step 3. Compute the weighted average of the learners from each component. So, ang weighted average po, kukuha tayo sa learner A. Ito naman po ang formula. Weighted average is equivalent to percentage score times component weight in decimal form. Si component weight po, ito po yun. Nakikita natin. For written works, that's 40%. And for performance, that's 60%. So, compute po natin sa learner A. Weighted average is equivalent to 91. Imu-multiply po natin ito ng 0.40. Saan po galing ang 0.40? The 0.40 galing po siya sa 40% na component weight sa written works. So, 91 multiplied by 0.40 is 36.4. Ito po yung weighted average niya. 36.4%. Punta naman po tayo sa weighted average ni learner A sa performance task. 75 yung percentage score niya. Ngayon, imo-multiply natin sa 0.60. Saan po galing ang 0.60? Again, ito po yung component weight ng performance task which is 60%. Gagawin natin decimal, so 0.60. 75 multiplied by 0.60 is 45. Yan po ang weighted average ni learner A sa performance task. 45%. Next, ang gagawin po natin, punta tayo sa step 4. Get all grade of students by adding the weighted average of written works and performance tasks. Ito po yung magiging formula. Weighted average of written work is 36.4%. Ito po yun. And the weighted average of performance tasks of learner A is 45%. You simply have to add 36.4 plus 45, a total of 81.4. Yan po ang initial grade ni learner A, 81.4. Tapos na ba tayo sa pagbibigay ng grades? Hindi pa po. Kasi yan pong initial grade ay itra-transmute pa po natin yan gamit ang transmutation table na makikita sa DO8 series of 2015. So, dito na tayo sa final step. Step 5. Get the quarterly grade by transmuting the initial grade using the transmutation table. So, dito po, meron po tayong Appendix B table na makikita sa DO8 series of 2018. Kanina, napag-alaman natin na sa learner A, ang initial grade niya is 81.4. Ngayon, hahanapin po natin dito sa transmutation table ang 81.4. Meron po dito bracket 80.80 to 82.39. Yung transmuted grade niya po ay magiging 88. So, since 84.1 belong to this bracket, ang magiging final grade po ni learner A is 88 ang kanyang grado. Here is also the sample computation of written works and performance tasks in MAPE, EPP, TLE for grade 1 to grade 10. Kung ano po yung proseso na ginawa natin kanina, yun po ang gagawin natin same on this MAPE, EPP, and TLE. Ang pinagkaiba lang po is ang weighted components ng written works which is 30% and 70% naman po sa performance task. I hope meron po kayo natutunan sa aking presentation ngayon. Thank you so much and see you po next tutorial. Next vlog po ay i-explain ko po sa inyo ang gagamitin ko pong program para po makabuo ng grading system based on the Department Order number 31, series of 2020. See you po! Bye-bye!